victories, but what do you kind of take out of that game, even though you guys can't get it done there at the end?
Yeah, a lot of good, man. I thought we played our butts off. I really do. Everywhere, defensively we were kind of everywhere. We made them work and earn every single thing they got. I'm proud of us. I thought we played good enough to win. I mean, we lose one quarter of the game, and obviously it was the most important quarter. A couple tough plays late, but so many good things to take away from this game. I think you see how we want to play and who we want to be, and so I'm happy with the effort. Obviously disappointed with the loss. Played good enough to win. We deserved to win that game, but the course of a season, you're gonna lose some games you deserve to win, and you're gonna win some games you might deserve to lose. It's just it's like that sometimes.
Was the fourth quarter to you just a matter of not making shots, or did you not like the way you guys were playing or some of the looks you were giving?
No, I thought we played the exact same way. I really do. I mean, we had some wide open shots. Drew was one of the best shooters, around, had some really good looks, couldn't make. Jerami, who was playing great, had a great look in the corner, couldn't make. And then just a couple kind of turnovers, kind of getting a little bit out of control that I thought hurt us. And they shoot 50% from the three-point line. That's tough.
There were also a lot of transitions and pace was kind of fast. Do you see that kind of like a tired problem, or what's your take from that?
I don't know, but we had a ton of opportunities. When you look at, and we turned them over, 19 times, but only for 15 points. We need to be better at converting when we have numbers. 3-on-2s, 4-on-3s, situations like that. We had some tough luck in that department in the game today.
What do you attribute that to, Chauncey? Last year you guys were good at generating turnovers and getting out in transition, but you guys kind of finished towards the bottom of the league and converting those. So what's the kind of thing that you need to do to get over that?
Well, to me, it's a focus thing for one. Just reading the actual play. I always thought that a lot of times that decision needs to be made a lot earlier. There was a play that happened kind of late in the fourth, and then he kind of got the ball early, way past half court. Jerami was streaking ahead. He waited 2 dribbles to pass it to him, which allowed him to get back. But really, if you just kick it ahead, the defense flattens out. Now, then he's running right into a layup or dunk or three. So it's just really the focus and understanding the play, and what's going to happen before it even kind of happens, So that was just one real live example, but we have a ton of those.
Chauncey, Blake, Tumani, Matisse out there running around. How would you describe that, what they've got going?
Man, it's just those guys play with so much heart and energy. It's like kind of organized, most of the time organized chaos. Sometimes it's not organized. And I allow them to just go out there and just get after people, And a lot of times it works. We want to try to speed people up and make them play a little different and not comfortable like they usually are. And those guys they do a good job of that.
I think I asked you maybe 10 days ago, you were going to play small. Obviously, you did it a ton tonight. Did you anticipate that being as much a part of the plan in sort of in general, going to that look?
Yeah. As you can see, as soon as I made my first sub and put Hansen in, Finchie went small, but it was okay. I wanted to see how it worked out. But there was just a lot of lineups out there, that kind of make you go that way, kind of make you play small. We have a good enough team to play small. I like when we're able to do that. But yeah, I anticipated having to do that quite a bit tonight.
Chauncey, part of the new ownership group was here tonight. Did you get a chance to meet them? And if so, what was discussed?
Nothing was discussed, but I definitely met them right before the game. But it was quick, 2 seconds, but nothing more than that.
What does that mean for you to see them show up?
Well, it's awesome. It's awesome. It means a lot for me to just to see Jody sitting there with Tom and the rest of the group. It's obviously things are going to change, around here. And Jody and her support over my obviously 5 years now have meant the world to me. And now with Tom, hopefully I get to know him at some point pretty well. But it's good to see them together, and I hope that he liked what he's seen.
Is that putting any pressure on you? I'd never thought about that. But
No, I don't. That pressure thing is nothing to me, man. I do the best I can and let the chips fall where they may. You know that about me by now, quick.
Hey, Chauncey, do you leave more optimistic about the way you guys played, or more frustrated that you kind of fumbled it away at the end there?
I think it's both. You know, I'm happy as heck with how we played. I am. You know, I'm proud of our guys. They left it on the line out there. I say this a lot, but I just want to create an environment when if you do beat us, you're going to have to go earn it. You know, you're going to have to earn it. And I thought as hard as Ant had to play tonight, which he was awesome. You know, he's one of the very best in our league. But him having to make 3 and 4 moves past half court to get all the way to a layup, I just thought it was going to wear on him. Obviously, he made a big shot at the end. Julius worked really hard. That's what we want guys to work, earn their keep. And we did that. We just, unfortunately, we didn't come away with the win.
Thank you all. Thanks, Chauncey. Questions for JD?
Well, Jerami, how do you feel like you guys played tonight, particularly in the fourth quarter? Kind of what went wrong? What did you see out there? Chauncey had mentioned that was the only quarter you guys lost tonight, but obviously the most important one.
Yeah, I think we played good throughout the game. Like you said, I think the fourth quarter, it's got to be a little bit more poised. I think we had a few turnovers down the stretch. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I think we had a good game all the way up into the end.
First game coming off the bench in 5-ish years. How'd it feel?
I'm just trying to play basketball, to be honest. Whatever it is, you know, I'm going to accept it, but I'm just trying to play basketball.
Is it different getting your rhythm, though? Like even just that?
Yeah, it's different, for sure.
It seems like it worked out okay, though?
I mean, like I said, I'm a basketball player. Like, wherever I'm at, I'm going to do what I got to do. So.
Being able to come off the bench and have that kind of performance, I mean, how did that feel? You know, because you said it impacted your flow, and yet you were able to get over it.
Yeah, I don't become a worse player because I'm coming off the bench.
It seemed like there was, and perhaps I'm reading too much into this, but it seemed like there was a certain intensity about the way you played tonight, though. You hit a corner 3 in the second quarter, you let out a big roar. I don't remember a lot of Jerami Grant roars in the past. Like, there seemed like there was a little bit something there. What was there?
Yeah, for sure. Feeling good.
Good?
Yeah, I was feeling good.
What do you think happened in the fourth quarter? Was it just you guys missing a bunch of shots that you were making earlier in the game, or do you feel like you guys kind of started playing a different way or settling for shots or any of that kind of?
I think we was playing the same way. I think in the fourth quarter you got to kind of switch it up a little bit. But I think we're figuring it out. We're playing really, really fast right now, and yeah, I think the fourth quarter, especially down the stretch, you got to kind of shift the way you're playing. So we'll figure it out.
Is this the fastest team you've ever played on?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Chauncey, go ahead.
Disputing on that, Chauncey mentioned playing fast, both in the training camp and before the game. Do you think it's the same kind of fast in the training camp than what you guys have tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely still really fast. I think we did slow down a little bit in the game. We played the right way. We didn't rush too much. I think the fourth quarter, I think everything has to slow down a little bit. But like I said, we'll watch it and figure out.
Yeah, you guys played some small ball tonight. I think you might even played some center in the first half. How do you feel like those lineups where you guys went a little bit smaller work tonight?
I mean, I think that was good. I mean, DC's great out there whenever he's on the court. Kind of switch it up sometimes. You know, me at the 5, Denny at the 5, whoever's at the 5. Kind of gives the other team a different look. So I definitely think it worked out.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.